slow progress has been the name of the game here at Crystal Palace. We went from 15th to 10th, and it's time for our normal routine. We got some older guys we want to get rid of, and then there's also some young guys. Like, you're a 50 overall at 18, we're going to sell you. Like, if somebody's dumb enough to buy you, we're going to sell you. Obviously, bittersweet. Williams has been really good for us, but he's worth $13 million, and shoot, we could use that money. So right here, 60 overall at 17. We're going to try to loan list these guys, see if anyone wants them. Same thing here, 61 overall at 18. They're not bad players. It's like a Zaha situation where he was a youth player for Crystal Palace, and then he was on Crystal Palace for a while, and then went to Man U and then got loaned back. So if you're over 60, we're going to try to loan you out, try to get you some experience. But if you're like this dude, 54 overall at 18, yeah, we're going to try to sell you. Because it makes no sense to pay you to cut you. So we're going to try to sell him and see what we could get for him. And we need to make room. Again, we only have 39 well, not only. We only have 3 spots available is actually what I mean. And this is such a polar opposite of what had happened before with the Red Bull, where we had situations where we didn't have enough players that we had to forfeit and stuff like that. But now here we got too many players. So here now, we're going to set up our scouter network, and we're going to send Osborne to Croatia. I believe, yeah, that's the next country. So we're going to send him to 9 months. And then Navarro, I think what we need to do is get him to the Americas, and most importantly, America, right? We have not gotten an American player since we've been here at Crystal Palace. Well, really, since we've been in England. The American players we've gotten are the guys from Red Bull. So I think we need to get back to scouting America. I mean, that's our freaking country. So the European Championships going on, Spain, Netherlands, Italy, England, and Spain wins it. So I guess that's cool. Like I said, I still don't know who made it, who was on the roster, who played. I could have swore all my guys made it. But I really don't care that much about it because it's not like I was a part of that. So we're getting back to the second part of our routine, and we're going to go look for some players. We have $22 million to spend. No one's been sold so far, which kind of sucks because we do need some more money. But now I want to put like the finishing touches on our team, bro, to be honest. I want to get some guys, and not just Americans this time around. I want to get the guys that's going to finish off this roster. Especially, again, we're going to lose players, right? So what I would like to do is, as you see here, we're going to still go the United States route. We're not going the Red Bull route. So I'm going to look for some guys that play for Team USA, see if they could be added to the club and kind of take us over the hump and become a better club. Well, we're losing guys, so that's another thing. So right here, you see some of our stars. Look at all those 90 overalls, bro. All those guys over 85 are all my guys that I found, bro. There go my boy Cheeto. That would have been a good signing if he wouldn't have took up all our money. So we got Balkan that we could talk to. He's worth $9 million. He's a 77 overall, 22-year-old. So he played on Team USA. That's someone we could talk to at least. See what they think about it. Sucks though, because Cheeto would have been good, our boy KD. So then there's Kamani Bruin. He was on the national team, but he didn't really play. He didn't really do anything of note. But he's another guy, 77 overall. He's only 23. He fits our timeline. And those are the guys from America that we're looking at right now. What I want to do is switch it up a little bit. We're going to go to another country. and see if there's anyone that we want. And obviously, it's going to be a guy that did play for Red Bull. So we're actually going to go to, you guessed it, there's only one country, Brazil. Now, Brazil has a couple guys for us, Collado, Rocha, Nuno, Magellan. They got a couple guys that I feel like could be very useful to us. That, like, Magellan's a star for. See, look, you see the first two, Man U and Arsenal. So they're doing good. I'm not gonna go mess with them. Collado's on a good team as well. I'm not gonna go mess with them. The guy I'm looking for is actually Rocha. I know you remember him. He scored for us a couple times. He was good. So he might be a little bit older. But as you see here too, he's really not. You see, he's 28 years old. He's almost an 80 overall, but he's going to fit what we need. Like I said, we're getting rid of Williams, bro. We need somebody to pick up the slack. So Balkan and Rocha and Bruin. Shit, we got to get 3 guys for the price of 1, man. If they can't do it, I don't know who can. Williams is really good for us. And then that's the other thing, like I said, those contracts were easy to negotiate. Kermani, Bruin, it only took $7 million. He's worth 5.5. I mean, I'm not tripping. We have that money, so I'm really not tripping at all. Next is Rocha's contract. It took 6.5. He's worth 6. That's pretty simple. Not tripping about that. Love to get these deals done quick. I felt like the last deals we had last season took forever, bro. We was like damn near, because we didn't start looking for them until like August, right? We was damn near, I felt like, right before the transfer deadline for they even said okay. So we got Rocha. He's the oldest player. But like I said, if we're going to get rid of Williams, we need some guys in that midfield area that could play. Not some, oh, we're going to throw the young guys out there. Like, DeVille's good, obviously. Hazard's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm scared to put them out there. Like, see, I got Barkley bitching and complaining about playing time. The offer for Kamani went through. I don't even remember him really playing. Well, same thing with Balkan, though. He didn't really play like that. For Team USA, I'm saying. They might have got in as subs, but they didn't really do nothing. So, just like that, we ended up spending, like 13 of the 22. So now we got 9 left, and we got the Spurs. They're here for Jonathan Williams, 81 overall, 30-year-old. He's worth 10. They're giving me 9.5. We need to get him out the way. That's good. So now that he's out the way, I get that money into the budget. And then right here, obviously, we're only going after 90 or better potential. So, sorry. You guys were 87. You would have been good for us a couple years back when we were starting out, but not no more. Good on that. Thinking about Croatia, though, dang, like, how many Croatian dudes? So, finally, some Americans, by the way. Corey Perk, what you popping, bro? What's these names, bro? And then we got, oh, that's crazy. We got Asteris, but watch him be black. Like I learned with the Witowski boys. And then here we got a Bingham. Watch them boys be a whole different color. They could still be cousins because it is America. With like the Witowski boys. I wanted them to be brothers, bro. But speaking about Croatia, right? We went there for Trumbik. So now we're going back again, which is cool, I guess. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in and try to get our boy Balkan. Because now I just got to go, obviously, to the MLS and the Red Bull and get him. But basically, when I had sent that offer before, it basically didn't go through, and then I knew we didn't have the money. So now that we did get rid of Williams, we got that $18 million now. I don't remember what it is that they wanted, but they might have wanted a little bit too much. So now we got like 17, my bad. I forgot you don't get all the money you sell the guy for, you get a percentage of it. So yeah, we're gonna go in. And there's some guys, bro, but if you look at it, Balkan is the easiest buy. The easiest. Because a guy that's worth 15, they're gonna try to get him for 20. So Balkan being worth 9, we could probably get him for 12, basically. He's a 77 overall, 22-year-old. So we're bringing in 3 midfielders to replace 1. And that's where I think we're going to turn the tide as a team, is now we're starting to get those guys. And remember, these are all dudes that I found. So I know they're good. The whole thing is basically trying to finesse them away from whatever club they're at. And for this instance, it's Red Bull. He's worth 9, but they got us for 12. Fuck it. I normally don't curse. But hey, man, we got to pay what we, think he's worth and what we need. Because at the end of the day, we could say he's only worth 9 and try to tell him 10, 10, 10 or 10, 5. And they could just say no. And then before you know, the transfer deadline's passing, it's over with. What the hell, man? Van Bruggen wants to raise 2 now? God damn, bro. And I know they're watching these guys come in and they're getting 30,000. And they're still making like 5 and maybe 10. So I can understand the jealousy and I can understand why they want to raise. But that shit's killing me, bro. God dang, every time I turn around. Like I said, it's becoming like a little soap opera at this point with this team. Like, some of these guys are going to get the hell out the way. Like, it's over for you now. Now that I'm bringing these 3 guys in at the midfield position, shit, people going to have to move around. Now, you see Dale Jones, Ipswich Town. They love to call us and ask us for players. Cool, you can have them. Give me that $500,000 added to my budget. I only got like $5 million, so I gotta take that, get him out the way. Remember, too many players on the rosters, brought in some more players, so definitely need to get some of these boys out the way. This ain't even about them going to a better situation. It's about them getting the hell off my squad so I can have room right now. It ain't about nothing else. And then here, they keep showing me having to submit for the friendlies. Like, bro, you know who the squad is. It's the Team USA Red Bulls. Don't ask me no dumbass questions. Right here, we could loan him. He's only 18 years old. Good player from, I believe, Argentina to Rotterdam. He could go there and tear them up because he's a 60-some. And in League 2 and League 1, that's a good player. So that's good to see. Obviously, everybody's like, dang, y'all got rid of your best player. I ain't tripping on him right now. Sunderland, or damn, why do I keep doing that, bro? I'm going to do that until it's over, huh? Newcastle, the team that offered me the job. Let's go play them, man. Let's see what they're talking about. Bro, I seen them play like yesterday with them teal pants, that kit, white and teal, hard. We beat them 1-0. Rocha got his first goal for us. Well, at least that you've seen. So that's good. I thought that was so hard. They got the 90s kind of uniform. When you think about like the Mighty Ducks, that was so hard. That teal. I was not expecting that. I'm expecting just a black and white for Newcastle, but man. Now we got Middlesbrough. Like I said, I can't tell them apart from Cardiff. But I don't give a crap what we got to tell. We just need to win right now. That's all that matters. Just win. So we beat them 2-1. A Mayhew. I swear, he's so weird. Like, if he's going to score, he's going to score twice. He's not one of those guys where, like, you know what I'm saying, just score once, call it a day. And we're fighting for our life back in the 17th spot like we've been, which kind of sucks. Because it's like that's where we are most of the year. And then, like, this last season, we just surge up at the end and try to get into the top 10. But now we're going up against Spurs. I don't know if Spurs has anyone of importance. I know they do have Williams. They just bought Williams from us. I don't know if he's playing for them. I couldn't tell you. I have no freaking idea. Looks like he's coming off the bench for them. And then for us, basically, now you got to deal with us. Like, in terms of you, we have our super club. And for a lot of people, they're going to say, well, all you did was get the guys from Red Bull. Well, shit. You saw those 90s? We was looking at the guys from America. Yeah, they're all from the Red Bull team. And so if you look at it and say, oh, this is just the guys from the Red Bull, well, shit, the best player in the world, Xavi, is from the Red Bull. A lot of Team Spain from the Red Bulls. Two of the key players on the Team Netherlands from the Red Bull. And we got like 4, 5, 6 Brazilians that haven't gotten the chance from Team Red Bull. So, like I said, if you look at it and you say, oh, well, they're trying to build from the Red Bull. Shit, Red Bull is my old squad. I know these kids. I found these kids. I went to whatever country they're from and I found them. So, for me to try to bring that now to Crystal Palace is smart. Because it worked out pretty well for me when it came to growing and raising them and only finishing second one time in the MLS. It worked out pretty well for me where Team USA has made it to the quarters at least in every international tournament they've been in. So, I mean, it was only that first year we made it just to the round of 16, the knockout round. But after that, we've been to the quarters and semis in Copa, for example, ever since. So let's look at our squad. We got Garza and Mayhew, DeVille, Rocha, Vanderbergen, Bruin, Balkan, McKenzie, Ennis, Church, Steris. So literally, Ennis and Church are the only two guys that didn't play for Red Bull. Or, for example, like Vanderbergen being our homegrown. So that's where we at with it, bro. These are all my hand-picked guys. And what do they do? A Mayhew. That's what they do. That's crazy. What do they do? A Mayhew. Hard. That's a bar right there. Good job, a Mayhew, bro. We needed that. And so, again, Spurs, better team right now. Sucks for us. I think Bromby plays on the national team, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think where the hell I remember that name from. I think there was a guy in England named Bromby. I don't know if that's him. That'd be crazy if, like, the starting striker for... Well, Spurs is a big club. I was going to say the starting striker for Team England played on freaking Spurs and not like Man U or Man City. That's what I would think is crazy. That's what I'm getting at. Not that he plays for Spurs. It's just that he's not on the... Or like Chelsea. That's all. So, we wet the bed. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be overnight success and just be able to beat a team like the Spurs. Because they're a little bit better than us. Like, just keep it a buck. Like, I don't know none of the players on their team, but shit. They team's better than ours right now. Not to mention, this is all the early stages too. So, that's the other thing. In all reality, if we look at all the guys we brought over, right? Trying to get my map. Steris, Balkan, Garza, Mayhew, McKenzie all played together. Rocha was in La Liga. Bruin was in, what is it called? Liga MX, right. So, I mean, at some point, I guess you could say Rocha played with them. So, Mayhew was the man of the match. At some point, I guess you could say like they all played on the Red Bull together, but they weren't like, oh, well, damn, they was all from Red Bull right now. And this is probably the biggest haul too in the sense of I got all the guys from Red Bull at once. So we made it to the round of 16, the knockout stage at least. That's cool. But yeah, at least you could say that. Like, all the other teams that got guys from the Red Bull, when they got them, is like, okay, we get one here, one there. Like, you know what I mean? Pick at them each year. But I went and said, yeah, give me about 3 or 4 of those. Give me about 3 or 4 of those. Because when you look at it, right, remember, we had guys going to like QPR at one point, Bolton, West Brom, Blackburn, Chelsea, Barcelona, Firth, Man City, Aston, Bolton again, Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? And like all at different points in times. It wasn't all just at once. And then even again, how we ended up with 2 on Aston. And I think it was like 3 on Chelsea. It wasn't all at once. So yeah, like we've seen a lot of different things throughout this series. Right now, we got some guys that we need to get the hell off this screen. They disgracing Croatia right now. Them boys is not it. Fucking 70s. I don't know who's going to sign them. I don't know, man. Probably a team from Croatia. They're going another Steris. That's the second one. Fagundes. What the hell is a Fagundes? And then you see we got too many guys on our youth squad because we can't get them off. You see? Pause. There's 4, 5, 6, 17-year-olds that should have already been on our senior team, but we don't got the space. So we got to sit here and go through and say, well, shit, you ain't better than him, and him. So we can't sign you. Like right there, he was a 94, so it was a no-brainer. Guido was under 90, gone. Watch out. Richards, you're good, gone. Watch out, because we don't got no space. And then, well, Zach Thomas, I thought that man played linebacker for Texas Tech and then for the Dolphins. I don't know what the hell he doing in 2024 trying to be on Crystal Palace. All right, so we're going to sim through. We're here, and basically we're about to get into that December 1st window. We're going to see if we can sell anybody, and shoot, if we have to, just get them the hell out the way. This guy's a 63 overall, 25-year-old goalkeeper that I never scouted, so get out the way. We can't get rid of Chambers because he's about to retire anyway. I'm trying to see who's here. Excuse me. We got Ibanez right here, 56 overall, 18-year-old. Watch out, bro. Because nobody is trying to get him. So just get him the hell off the team. We need that space. And then we got 4 new spots, I guess, that we're going to need here for the December 1st window. So, I mean, let's see. Sunderland again. Yo, stop freaking... Oh my gosh. Stop calling them that. Newcastle, my boy. Newcastle. God damn, why do I keep doing that? That is sick. They don't even look alike. Like, it's not even like the same logo. It's just... I don't even know why I would sign a 14-year-old 94 overall anyway. I guess because I'm hoping they're like Chabi, where they stay at that 94 for like the next 2 years before I can even sign them. Low key, but I don't want to... Excuse me. I don't want to turn away a 90 overall ever. It's just dumb, though, because we know for the most part, if they're 90 overall, they're going to get down to like 80-some by the time they're 16 and you could sign them. If you get lucky, though, you get a wonder kid like Nuno was a wonder kid that came in as 90-something at 14. But that's the South American stuff, bro. I haven't seen that really with no one else. I mean, I guess I haven't paid attention to it for real, for real. Who's this Fagundos? Like, bro, get these guys out of here, man. They're just making me do a bunch of unnecessary stuff and more work. Need to get them boys off the damn screen, bro. Man, bro. Got some stuff I need to get done today. And a bunch of 90 overalls. I don't know who I'm going to get rid of. For real, for real. So, I'm going to sign Fagundes because he's a 93. Get rid of Roach. Well, first of all, you got to get Raid for that. Get rid of Rowe. Get rid of Guido. This boy named LaBraca. The hell? That would have been hard, though, I ain't gonna lie. And then Zach Thomas again. So it's kind of looking like some of the same guys are getting re-filtered through. It's not like always brand new, because that's literally the same guy that we just said no to 5 seconds ago. Excuse me. And I thought so when I saw Guido. I was like, yeah, we just saw him, bro. We just told him no 15 seconds ago. So, yeah. It's adding up now. It makes sense. Alright, we beat Newcastle 2-1. That's the thing I love about Rocha, bro. That boy can play, man. Like, you would think for like a midfielder, they just chill out. Nah, bro. He's always been good. He's always been a scorer for us since the Red Bull. So I'm happy to see that he's still that at 28 years old too, because I felt like he was kind of having his value diminished a little bit, his role diminished a little bit, but we'll see, bro, because now you never know. When he was wherever he was in Atletico Bilbao or Atletico Madrid, whichever the one of the two it was, he probably didn't freaking play. Like a 79 overall, he probably got a couple matches here or there. It wasn't like an everyday consistency, and I think that's the best thing for everyone that we've had throughout this series is to have that everyday consistency. Because I've seen it. They actually progress monthly in this game. So, for example, like if they're playing and they're getting an opportunity, I've seen it where that's why the young guys got all the way up to where they did. Right here, I'm kind of trying to sign based on potential. So, like if I sign him and he could be a 65 for us right now today, that's what I'm trying to sign. I'm not just blindly doing it right now because I know we don't have the space. I know we don't. So, I'm kind of trying to do it smart, I guess, but I don't know. It probably won't work out either which way. Because really, now that I'm actually looking at what I'm doing, it looks like I'm just signing everybody. So actually, I lied. And I don't know why I'm doing that because I know I don't have the space. Like Marcus Henry, bro. Like by this point, it's going to be whoever signs first. It's literally which of these kids pick up the phone and say, yeah, we coming. And we're ready for the senior squad. If you take a week, your ass is grass. We don't have the spots. That's literally what this is about to be. It's a free-for-all for whoever decides first. And I always wonder, with like a youth academy, do they just play against each other? Like, is that what it is? Or do they play against the other youth academies? Is it like a college kind of format? Do they take classes? Or like, I wonder what the hell they do. Because you could be 14 years old on the youth academy. So I don't know if you're still going to school or have no idea. And Mayhew, goddamn, bro, stop getting suspended, bro. DeVille just got injured. De Silva, I thought we sold him already, bro. Well, we get $1 million for him right here. I thought we already sold this guy. We damn sure don't need him. We just brought in 3 midfielders the other day. So we damn sure didn't need him. Who is this coming up? Coventry City? In the FA Cup, we should beat the shit out of them. Shouldn't be nothing to think about. Balkan been playing like shit. That's why they were reporting it. I feel bad for Coventry City. I think that's kind of like the offense we're running that they have, but I feel bad for them. We're about to beat the shit out of them. I think Wickham might be our guy, low key. Trying to think if they got anybody we gave them. Should get him a ass kicking. There you go. 3-0. Mitchell King, Rocha, and Garza. Bro, Rocha is playing really freaking well, bro. Every game so far, I feel like I've seen he scored. Like, he's doing really good. I mean, he's old, though. He's old. We only gonna have him for about 2 years, based on my logic. Probably older. We'll probably keep him, though, just because he's our guy. Mayhew just got suspended. Hazard just got suspended. I guess they make it easy, too, though. They make it easy for everyone to get a chance to play and not bitch and moan the whole season. Because every time they dumbasses get hurt, we gotta throw somebody in for them. We got an offer for Bond, so let's get him up out of here. Yo, what's good with Nottingham, bro? They're trying to fleece us. Isn't that like 2 straight players they got from us? Them boys trying to build off of our team. Somebody just got signed from the youth squad. I don't really care, bro. Like, go wherever. Like, the hell? Why would I give a shit? Not that you would play for us anyway. Damn, we got QPR, so that's going to be a little matchup right there. February 1st. Do we think we could finally beat QPR, though? That's the real question. Because last time we just went up against them, we played and we did not win. They beat Blackburn, they lost to Manchester, and they beat West Brom. So they should be able to beat up on like the lower tier teams in the EPL. Excuse me. Okay, let's see it. Bruin got a score. Rocha got a score. So both of our midfielders we just brought in show their worth against QPR. And that's the thing, too. They weren't here last time we played QPR. So that's good. That literally makes sense. And Vanderbergen is still playing, by the way. You see that. He's playing there like in like a back wing kind of position. It's just like I said, Barkley, Velasquez can't get on the field. By the way, So the player for this year is actually going to be Boyer. Boyer is a guy that we signed last year as a 16-year-old that never played in a game for us, so it all times up perfectly. Because we signed him in that late window, and he never played for us, not a damn game, because how the hell would he get on the field? We actually tried to transfer or loan list him at the beginning of the season as well. So, yeah, there's that. If you were wondering who was the guy for this year and how come we haven't talked about him, he hasn't played or shit. Velasquez didn't play a lick. So, don't worry about that. I remember I had thought too when I was going through it. I was like, yeah, I'll just do a highlight for each season of just the guys who the main guys are. But yeah, that would have sucked for Velasquez with just one goal. But here we go. Cardiff, FA Cup. Should beat the shit out of them. Make quick work. I don't care what they did. They upset Manchester City. They ain't doing that shit to us. I don't know how they beat Manchester City. Rocha hit him for 2. Amayu hit him, and Garza hit him for 2. So I don't know what the hell happened. They must have went like it was their Super Bowl against Manchester City, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how they beat them. The freak. We ain't never even came close. That's sick. That just shows you like the different, I guess, levels of this shit, bro. Because we ain't even really touching Man City right now. But somehow Cardiff beat them. So we got Spurs again. The goddamn Tottenham Hotspurs again. This time around, we're going to jump in there. And like I said, we got our new and improved squad. We got all the pieces that we need. We got 3 guys to replace 1. So this a whole different team. Should have a little bit of a different result. We got Garza, Mayhew, Rocha, DeVille, Bruin out there. So Bruin finally making his debut. Balkan out there. I mean, like for me, I'm saying like me playing with Bruin being out there. This is like the debut. Not actually the debut because he's been out there for a little bit. That's our boy Rocha, man. That boy been on fire. I'm about to floss my teeth. I talk too damn much anyway. At least we're at home. I mean, other than that, ain't much going on. I'm looking at it. Who's on Spurs? That's anybody that I know. Trying to think. I know at some point, some of the guys were moving around. Like, remember we saw Murray was trying to get out of West Brom and go. I don't know where the hell he was trying to go, but I remember he was trying to move. So that's the thing. Like, these guys do move around. They don't just sit put forever. There go Williams. That's who's on Spurs. Because we just played them in another tournament, wasn't it? And then we got eliminated. Yeah, we just played them. But I don't know. So DeVille is one of our homegrown players. It's crazy that he got the ban. But I feel like when we just played them, we didn't have Bruin and Balkan. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of going to be different right now. Has to be different. All these damn upgrades and additions. So Williams is starting for them. Yeah, it's different now. Williams is starting. Pod Berserkin. That's hard. That's a hard name. Pod Berserkin? Shit. Vasaka, that's a hard name. Hard name to say. Hard name to pronounce. But it do look hard though. Pods Berserkin. That's hard. Let's get the game started. Let's go, Rocha. What I've been telling y'all about this man. Bro. They had him, I think it was Bilbao. They had him at Bilbao bullshitting. They wasn't using him to his full potential, bro. Why does he come here and he's scoring every single game? And he be hitting them headers too. That ain't the first time. It's a rebound off of Mayhew. Remember, Mayhew pissing me off too. Why is he number 9 now? But when we was in the tournament, he had switched to like 14 or some dumb shit. He was 9 in the World Cup. Then he went to 14 for Copa. Like, I don't know. And I don't understand Kamani Bruin. How is Kamani Bruin a white boy that looked like Justin Bieber? No, Justin Timberlake. With the beard and everything. The hell's going on? A name like Kamani Bruin, I thought it was a little black boy, bro. That's exactly the first thing that came to my mind. But hey, that boy looked like a Robin Thicke. Got a little bit of soul to him. Who does he look like? He kind of looked like Wolverine. Like with the hair and the beard. He damn sure don't look like a Kamani, though. No, I do not know. Maybe his godfather or godmama or somebody named him. That boy do not look like no Kamani. Unless you want to say some bullcrap and say he from like another country. Not with a last name like Bruin, is he? But Rocha was the man in the match. Of course, we win against Spurs, which is kind of shocking. But it's not. Like I said, we got the firepower now. Now we really got the guys. We don't even have these elite defenders to hold people to just no score. But shit, we did it. We go into the semis for the first time of the FA Cup. Shoot, we got a nice little road. I feel like if we keep winning, we might actually win this FA Cup. Looking at who's on the other side, it's probably going to be it's Derby. Then the other side is Wigan versus Fulham. So shit, I feel like this trophy there for the taking. If you want it, it's there, low key. We're already here in March, so season basically over with. We just got to finish strong. Who the hell is this? And there it goes, the end of another one of my videos. Thank you for watching. See you soon.